Okay, Spirit of the River. Movement towards adventure. So somebody's feeling like having an adventure. I see some movement. Okay. Someone's moving. They're just kind of, this is someone often just going with the flow or following their heart, but it's also an adventure. Oh, I like that. Yeah, so this is the universe is your partner. So this has to do with, it could be a helping hand. Someone may be coming in asking for a helping hand. I'm just looking at the other possibilities with this because, I mean, this is leaving it up to the universe. See, just going with this. It said somebody here just kind of going with the flow here. But the thing is the spirit, I feel. This is someone just kind of going with the flow, following their heart. But it's an adventure. So, yeah, we'll see what that's all about. The hand, it's usually just leaving it up to the universe. Okay. Yeah, but it's someone who wants to initiate. Yeah, someone's initiating something here. Yeah, I mean, it could be a helping hand. It popped into my head, and I don't know why. It's probably the first time I ever seen that, had that card with that energy. Usually it's just leaving it up to the universe, the divine. Yeah, it could be divine timing or something here. A couple more cards. What do you need to know about the person that you're waiting for, waiting to hear from? What is it you need to know? So, preparations coming to fruition. This is someone preparing themselves. I also see some of you have stranger curiosity. So it could be someone that you don't really know. They're basically a stranger. Or it's just someone who's curious. But you can see preparation coming to fruition. The netcaster. Yeah. And then we have moving out of stagnation. So it's someone coming out of stagnation. So there is a stranger curiosity. I mean, like I say, it could be somebody that you don't really know. They're basically a stranger. But it's someone who's planning and preparing something here. Someone who's learning something. So someone's definitely coming out of stagnation. Yeah, I feel like you got a person who's going to initiate here. Yeah. King of Wands, so some sort of adventure. This is someone who's left something behind. See, they're ready for a new adventure. They have an adventuresome spirit. I mean, it could have to do traveling, things like that, but I really feel it's more like this person. Someone has broke free. They've moved away from the past. They're just kind of, and I wouldn't be surprised if this person reaches out for some kind of helping hand. But like I say, it's the stranger energy. Some of you could have a couple things going on here. The netcaster, sometimes it's the web. It's meeting people on the internet, a curious person. But we'll see. Tell me about in the hand. Yeah, this is someone seeing truth. So it's someone coming up with an idea. I'm telling you, it popped into my head. It's there for a reason. They're going to reach out. So it is someone feels curious about you, but I feel like you're kind of strangers. You don't know each other well. Some of you might know this person though. I just kind of get that vibe. So let's have a look at the crossing. You see, waiting for this person to initiate, waiting for communication, plans, preparations coming to fruition. Oh yeah, they're preparing, they're learning something. Oh yeah, they're thinking things through, choosing their battles. So this is somebody here they don't want you to get away. Now you may have a couple people here, I gotta be honest. Stranger. Yeah, like they're curious about you, or there is somebody else here. Who is this? I'm going to grab a different deck. Who is this Queen of Cups? Who is this? Possible Pisces, someone trusting, someone who's keeping something to themselves. Someone's keeping it all in, keeping something to themselves. So it's a person who's curious. They want to know. I feel like you already know the answers, or they already know the answers they're seeking. So this could be a person. Okay, just another person. But I feel this is someone who already knows the answers they're seeking. Yeah, it's a connection. This could be a friend or someone here who's curious, or somebody who doesn't know this person well, or someone who doesn't know you well. But there's kindness, compassion, a motherly energy. Yeah, someone might be telling someone to initiate here. But, you know, the waiting. Let's have a look at this waiting. Waiting for this to come to fruition. Thinking things through. Choosing their battle. Somebody was, I feel, leaving something behind here. See, this is someone who's moved away from this past. I do see truth, victory, win or lose. What has this person got to lose? Yeah, it's definitely, there's been things that have been kind of stagnant. Someone's waiting for the dust to settle. They chose their battle. Someone is closing out a cycle. So, but they're definitely someone who doesn't want you to get away. Tell me about the Three of Wands. There we go. That come out quick. Yeah, someone taming the beast. So it's confident. They feel confident that you're going to wait, that you're waiting, but it's also an energy of self-control. Interesting. Taming the beast within themselves, self-control, but I'm seeing kindness, compassion. It could be someone's learned something here. I mean, maybe you were curious about this person. Maybe you initiated. Were you curious? Did you initiate? Maybe they figured it out. Because it's two people keeping it all in. This is about two people talking. So yeah, that's what it is. If you initiated, if the feminine initiated, but they know they need to, so it could go the other way. Tell me more about this King of Wands. What is this person's intentions? What are their intentions? Yeah, they're clearing things up. They've been on a break, see? Not moving. There's been no movement. They've been healing, clearing out the past. They're clearing things out. Getting out of their head, thinking things through. This person's thinking about you. Yeah, see, there's been a kind of a dark cloud hanging over this person, confusion, illusion. So they've gone deep within their emotions. This person thinks about you. Oh, yeah. But like I say, it's an energy of win or lose, clearing things up. So there was some sort of confusion. So it's clearing up confusion and curiosity. So if you were curious and you wanted to talk and connect to this person and you initiated, they might have been dealing with something here. Let's have a look at the Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is someone who's kept it all to themselves too. Cautious, careful what they wish for. Keeping it all in. Now this is also an energy of someone who's a little full of themselves. Sometimes. But they're taming that beast, which tells me they're likely being humbled a little. But yeah, they're definitely someone who takes pride in the things they do. A very charming person, generally very funny, someone who likes to talk, it's a King of Wands. It's not someone who often keeps anyone waiting. But yeah, look at that, the wand. So this is someone here. See, it has to do with confusion here. And then the wand is that spark, some attraction. So there's curiosity. Yeah, so they're probably not a stranger, but if they are, I say it, someone who's clearing things out. There's been confusion. They've gone deep within their emotions. So their emotions are starting to flow. This is someone who's healing. Yeah, they're ready to put themselves out there. See, this is someone seeing the bigger picture too, ready to put themselves out there again. So this is someone who is preparing. Okay, so it's telling you to prepare too. This is someone who's just going to lay all those cards on the table. But this is someone who's thinking happy thoughts here, happy home, happy life. They're coming in. I mean, they're feeling decisive. They feel confident. Because there was probably a little lack of confidence and confusion, just over confusion. But I feel, like I say, this is someone who kept something to themselves. They were probably confused or they were dealing with something here. Yeah. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. You can expect, yeah. See, choosing the battles, both of you, choosing your battles, thinking things through. So somebody maybe you initiated, this person rushed in and backed out. Because there was some sort of confusion about this. But it has to do with that wand, the spark, the attraction, a passionate new beginning. I mean, this is someone who's finding you attractive. I mean, they're looking, but there's all this truth, win or lose. What have they got to lose? Yeah. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so this is someone who's walked away from something that wasn't emotionally fulfilling. So this is someone who kept this to themselves, kept it all in. So this is someone who probably should have just told you the truth, but they kept it in. So they've walked away, but this is someone searching for something more. It's not where see, they've left this behind. Now they're looking for something new. And they're ready for a new adventure. It's not where they've been, it's where they're going. Oh yeah, feeling more confident here. Yeah, so it's definitely an energy of crush and longing for love. Someone here is reminiscing too. You can see they're looking back, reminiscing. They feel confused. Did you walk away or did this person walk away? Someone's walked away from something here, but it's where this person's going. They're coming in your direction. So, I mean, it's often just somebody who's crushing, longing for love. There's definitely an attraction here. A spark, you know. Maybe this person's, if you knew this person, maybe they're thinking you're the one. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So this is somebody very grounded, just someone focused on work, doing their own thing. Yeah, some sort of reminiscing, longing for love. So I feel you've probably know who this is, but if you don't, it's just waiting for the one. Some of you have been focusing on work, waiting for the one. Well, what you're looking for is looking for you. So, like I say, it could be someone around who's curious, kind of checking things out. No, we got a person who sees the bigger picture, seeing the truth, clearing things up. Look at that. They've learned something. We've gone from a page to a knight. Well, from an ace of swords to a page to a knight. So, yeah, like I say, it's a feeling decisive. But it looks like if you started this person rushed in. They actually wanted this to happen, but it looks like they were just leaving something behind. Yeah, this person's definitely stable. So there's truth, they're stable. Now it has to do with a partnership, but it's about long-term stability. So this is someone finding something out, finding out truth, that maybe you're stable. See, someone who's stable. So they're feeling pretty good about this. This is someone coming back in here. You know, they want to ask you out. So there's a place. Maybe you cross paths with this person, but there's a place where people socialize, spend money. So they found something out. There's now seeing the whole picture here, the bigger picture. This is making them happy. This is someone who, I mean, I feel a little, you know, a little bit of fantasizing kind of there, but it's a little bit of a mystery. There's things that they don't know. So if you knew this person before, you didn't know them very well, some of you. But look at that soulmate connection coming together, talking. You know, they're going to take action and ask you out here. Yeah, they are single. Yeah, they know you're single. They know truth, you're single. So they speak truth if they tell you they are. Certainly. But they see someone who's kind of independent. They look out for themselves. Yeah. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Yeah, so this is somebody who was a little skeptical. You can see feeling defeated. So there's someone here who feels defeated. I wonder if you got a couple people. But this is also, it's confusion, mixed mess. That's what it is. It's mixed messages, mixed signals. This person's trying to figure you out. They can't figure you out. I wonder if this is someone who can't read you. The Queen of Pentacles can be hard to read, what they're thinking. That's exactly what's going on here. They can't read you. So they feel kind of defeated. So something happened here where they kind of rushed in and backed out. But now they're seeing this different because, yeah, they're seeing kindness, compassion, even maybe forgiveness. Maybe this person knows that you're forgiving them. See, could have been trust issues because of something there was confusion. But I feel some of you, maybe you knew each other at some point. It was a crush. Maybe you're still holding a torch, or that's what they're trying to figure out. They're really in their head. They're kind of frustrated here. But yeah, I feel it's just an energy of mixed message signals. So they're feeling confused because if you initiated, why are you acting aloof? Or there's just things that they never really knew. So a lot of frustration. This person feels kind of sad. See, they got a little bit of regret. Someone was focusing on the cups that were spilled. Something here was sad. Now, maybe this person has found out you felt that way, but I feel it has to do with this focusing on the cups that are spilled. See, there was confusion, illusion. They walked away, but definitely mixed messages and mixed signals, trust issues. Yeah, now we have the Empress. So this is someone finding out someone's stable. So they kind of have some regret here. This person feels even maybe embarrassed, a little bit embarrassed here. But I feel, now this is what they're finding out, is this Empress. See that you're open, you're available. Someone who's very calm and grounded. So I feel like you're just focusing on work, just doing your own thing here. Looking at the situation while you wait for this person. But look at this lovely Empress. This is the start of something new. This is somebody here who, they want to get this going. Oh yeah, see, it has to do with good morals, values. This is someone who has faith in themselves now. See, they have faith in this. So they're thinking this, they've thought this through, choosing their battles. They're going to communicate. They have to take action. They don't want, I feel like you're like the one that got away. It's like holding a torch for some of you. Or like I say, it's just a crush that didn't go anywhere. At least for now. But they are going to initiate. Oh yeah. They want to build here. This person works a lot. They're very structured. King of Pentacles. A lot of self-discipline. But there's things they're learning about you. And it's probably through, I feel like there's a person, a friend here. Someone who's kind, compassionate, motherly. Maybe you're talking to this person or they're talking to them. So yeah, like I say, there's mixed messages and signals. I feel it's the two of you need to have a conversation too. I feel that's what needs to happen here. Just sort of to clear everything up. Things need to be cleared up here. And that's what they want to do. They want to clear this up. Whatever this is. But it's about coming in this way too. Choosing those battles. See, this is someone who has faith in themselves to make the right choice. I do see good morals, values, but I see someone who's strict, structured, self-disciplined. They see that. Very nice energy. So they're feeling pretty happy about this. There's a lot of happiness there. Things they're finding out makes them happy. So, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone thinking of giving a gift, things like that, because I do see the Six of Cups is often a gift. Something sentimental. Did you give this person something? Something you made? We know the Queen of Cups is kind of motherly, often cooks for people, does nice things to show someone that you like them. Did you do that? Have you been holding a torch? It's interesting. But yeah, like I say, this person is about coming in and putting in some effort here. Yeah, they're going to offer you the cup. They're going to offer you the cup. Invitation, opportunity. I wonder if you had an agreement with someone to keep this to for them to not say anything. I do see privacy. Maybe they want to get you alone. Some of you, they want to get you alone. They want to have a conversation alone. So I wonder if there's somebody around, maybe a friend or someone you have around, someone you went to school with, maybe they know them. So yeah, but whatever the situation is, it doesn't have to. Whenever I see high romance, well, it could be college, university, or work together. But yeah, they're offering the cup. Their cup runneth over. Yeah, they're planning, preparing. This person's stable too. Look at that. King and Queen of Pentacles. But the curiosity. So I wonder if you were curious about this person at some point. Or it's someone else who's curious, who's keeping something to themselves. There is another person here, but it's not somebody that they have a connection with. It's like they're learning something maybe from this person about you, your history, or there's some kind of history here between you. But there's that King of Pentacles looking ahead, grounded, very sensible, practical. You know, they're assessing the situation. It's an energy of just kind of moving a little slow, a little Taurus energy here. You know, they're planning, preparing for success, hoping for the best. So there's the adventure. There's that adventure. This is also the adventure card. Seeking adventure, having a good time. Planning and preparing for success, victory. Oh yeah, this is someone who's been on a bit of a journey. So this is somebody, a journey. Now I wonder if this is both of you, but on your own journeys. Did you know each other when you were young or work together? I mean, it doesn't have to be young. It's just a crush that I feel kind of didn't go anywhere. And there's someone's holding the torch. Now either they're thinking you are or they are. But whatever it is, mixed messages, confusion, things need to be cleared up. So yeah. Oh yeah, they're coming in to take the lead. They're just going to go for it. See, there's a reflection on this. Reflecting on this. And it's someone here feeling really happy. ready to live in the moment. This is someone who's not afraid of risk, living in the moment. They see opportunity, so they're seeing opportunity. And they're looking at how this will all play out or what already happened. But I feel they're more seeing the bigger picture, the future, planning and preparing. You're going to see this person. They're going to initiate. And it's crossing that bridge. So they see possibility, opportunity. I see fantasizing, romanticizing, living in the moment. See, they're ready. This person's full of adventure. I wonder if this person's got some Sag, or it's a Sag energy. But I do see Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So there's a lot of earthly energy. And then we have that Queen of Cups twice, which I kind of feel is another person. But I mean, it could have to do with forgiveness. Maybe there's forgiveness for some reason here, for some kind of confusion or somebody not trusting a situation, because the sword's up on the King of Swords. But they're definitely decisive. I think it's the one that got away, or they don't want you to get away. Yeah, you can see someone holds you in very high regard. You know your worth and value, so they like what they're seeing here. But it's whether the feelings are mutual. See, their hopes and dreams, they're just navigating their feelings. See, navigating their feelings here, charting the course with the Chariot underneath, seeing all the seeing how this could play out. So they're preparing themselves for any possible outcome. So interesting. Yeah, and they're stable too. Like, they're stable. This person is stable. Yeah, I do see this energy of things calming down. Could be, like I say, traveling. They may be thinking of traveling, going somewhere. They're at a distance. But this is often energy of someone curious, someone who takes, see, this, the energy of that Knight of Pentacles tells me taking a little slow. This is generally someone who just goes for it, lives in the moment. But they've learned some lessons. They're applying it to this situation. Taking more time to get to know someone. Yeah, you can, there they are, King of Wands energy. So you have had, there is a history with this person, or they have a history with this friend of yours, or this person, the motherly figure. But this is what they've learned. They like what they see. They're seeing someone who is full of abundance, someone who's generous and kind. I think someone's telling you nice things, telling them nice things about you. Like you're always there, someone who's always there, someone who always has their back. See, they're learning stuff here. But they're going to see truth, and they're going to speak truth if there's something that they didn't tell you. I wonder if they dated that person at some point, someone you know. Maybe this person didn't, you knew a particular person. But I don't feel like there's really anything to hide. It's not about hiding things. It's just an energy of trusting the intuition, just keeping it all in, not saying anything. And that with the Hierophant, I feel some sort of an agreement between two people. But it is the energy of the feminine being open, someone with a lot of abundance, very creative, somebody who's keeps their life very balanced, possibly successful. So this person's ready for this adventure, but I wouldn't be surprised if you did know this person, have a history, and you've gone your separate ways. And possibly coming back together. Because that's when you set something free, it comes back to you. So there's something kind of spiritual here that this person's thinking about too. Pretty interesting. They're going deep. This is someone who thinks about things very deep, very meticulously, like they kind of overanalyze every little thing. But see, they have all the tools. See, they've learned something. They now feel prepared. They have everything they need to manifest their desires. So there's a little mirroring here. Yeah, they're ready to communicate. They're going to communicate. But it's like I say, gathering up the info, manifesting here. They know what they want. They like what they see. It's everything they could ever want, that it could ever dreamed of. But it's possible maybe they feel like you're out of their league, or the situation was out of reach at some point. Because often the star is where you just can't reach it, everything they want. This is somebody I feel just, yeah, I mean, there's frustration and mixed messages here. But if someone's given someone advice or something, maybe they shouldn't have trusted something. But this is someone going to trust in themselves with the King of Swords. So, like I say, I feel it's something they're just going to leave behind. But it's waiting for the dust to settle. This is coming out of stagnation. And there's that massive epiphany they're having here. So this person's shocked at something that they've learned. And I think you're going to be shocked at what they have to say, because they're offering you that cup. Their cup runneth over. Like, this person's excited. It's like an adventure. They have that adventuresome spirit, the spirit of the river. This person's feeling guided. There's something spiritual. Yeah. What's the Hangman here? Because I almost feel like this person's going through an awakening or something. They're learning things. Yeah, look at that. The Lovers, the spark, attraction, excited. This person's excited. They want to get you alone. But this is someone who's making better choices, taking more time to get to know someone. So they're not just interested in the physical, even though there's the attractions there, but it's whether you're attracted to them, because that spark, the twinkle in someone's eye, you know how they say that? I see it all the time in the readings. But it's about a passionate new beginning. Yeah, this is someone at some point who's felt like giving up, you know. They were putting something behind. They felt like giving up. So there was sadness. But I feel this person has regret. You know, they want to get together. They want to get you alone. So there is another person, but it's a friend of a friend. Somebody here who's kind and compassionate, motherly, telling them about you, your history, or the things about the two of you. But I feel like it could be acquaintance too. Six of Swords is acquaintance. Someone who's curious, who doesn't really know a lot about someone. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's the feminine who was curious first. Like someone's looking, did you know that this person was single or not? Before you initiated? But it's waiting for this person too. You're open. I feel like you're open. They see this. Yeah, look at the whole new cycle, windfall of abundance. They can't believe their good luck. But see, something obviously happened with the timing. There's some sort, this could be New Year's. They're planning, preparing. They may reach out during the new year. Unless this is happening as we speak. It's quite possible for some of you. But I do feel there's been some disappointment here. There's been some sort of disappointment about getting together, having a talk, conversation, some kind of regret and sadness. So it could be yourself here. But I do see another opportunity. I mean, it's good luck, it's timing, the Wheel of Fortune, all this abundance. So there's a cycle that's over with this person. There's a whole new cycle. Whatever happened in that past is being left behind. So, yeah, see, there was, as soon as I said that, that's where the Tower happened. So they've walked away from this. So it's somebody who's also wants to take more time to get to know someone to avoid a disaster like they already had. And maybe that's what happened. Maybe the time wasn't right. But whoever this is, they're initiating. You know, and they're manifesting. They have all the tools. They're very capable. This is someone, when they want something, they go for it. They're going to make it happen. You're manifesting each other behind the scenes. You're both very aware of each other. The spark, the attraction. Okay, this is like the Wizard of Awareness. There's another person here making this person aware, or the people around you in that social circle or friends of friends are aware. And that you could have people bringing you together, but I feel it's this person. They're going to make this happen. So do take care. I wish you the best. Stay hopeful. I see there's been a disappointment underneath there where someone rushed in and out, or you were waiting for a communication. I feel it could still happen. It's just somebody, it's about this person preparing, being prepared. Financially, stably, grounded, and then offering the cup, the emotion. Their cup runneth over. See, this is someone who's kept that all to themselves. So they're not saying anything. And I do see privacy. They want privacy. They want to have a private conversation with nobody around. So yeah, take care. Bye for now.